Let's dive right into today's explainer. We're going to be stepping into the role of an architect to design your ultimate financial and academic blueprint. I mean, think about it. Builders don't just haphazardly throw up walls on an empty dirt lot, right? They need a rigid, well-thought-out structure. Well, the exact same principle applies to your future wealth.
But hey, before we lay a single brick, you really have to ask yourself what kind of future life you actually want to build, and crucially, how you're going to pay for it. Seriously, what will your dream lifestyle actually cost? You know, it's super fun to dream about a luxury apartment, a brand new car, or, I don't know, traveling the world. But putting a literal price tag on those dreams is the very first, completely non-negotiable step in making them a reality. You absolutely have to understand the mechanics of money management to fund that amazing life you see in your head.
So, here is our architectural blueprint for today. 1. The blueprint for future wealth. 2. Needs versus discretionary wants. 3. Building your personal budget. And finally, 4. Drafting your 4-year master plan.
Okay, let's kick things off with Phase 1, Blueprint for Future Wealth.
We've got to start with the foundation. You simply cannot build a strong, stress-free future without financial literacy. If the foundation is weak, well, the whole house eventually comes tumbling down the second an unexpected storm hits. And it's not just about doing math on a piece of paper either. It's really the foundational life skill of responsible money management. It connects what you do with your cash today directly to your professional well-being decades from now. It's all about early awareness, recognizing that your financial choices have this profound ripple effect. To truly be the architect of your own wealth, you've got to stop being a passive spender. Instead, you need to adopt a deliberate thinker mindset and become a strategic planner. By focusing on responsible decision-making, you naturally start to connect the career path you want to pursue with the financial reality it's actually going to provide. Basically, you stop reacting to money and you start commanding it to serve your ultimate goals, a real game changer.
Moving right along to Phase 2, Needs versus Discretionary Wants.
Now we have to figure out exactly what materials you need for your building versus what's just, decoration. We all know the basics, right? Essential needs are your absolute survival requirements, things like basic food and shelter. Discretionary wants, on the other hand, are those optional lifestyle upgrades. But the profound insight here is really behavioral. Recognizing and enforcing a strict barrier between the two is literally your most important defense mechanism for protecting your wealth. Actually, scratch that. It might be your only true defense mechanism against going broke.
Let's put this into perspective. When you compare a basic lifestyle with a luxury one side by side, you see exactly how fast discretionary wants can completely hijack your monthly expenses. Look at Lifestyle A. It covers the non-negotiables, a modest apartment, taking public transit, buying groceries to cook at home. Now, Lifestyle B is packed with luxury upgrades, a huge house, a brand new car, dining out every single day. Neither is inherently wrong, of course, but Lifestyle B demands a significantly higher income and totally sabotages your ability to save. Those optional upgrades completely dictate your level of financial strain.
Which brings us to Phase 3, Building your personal budget. So with our materials sorted, how does this actually build into the framework of a working budget? Well, instead of staring at a massive, intimidating spreadsheet, try thinking of your money visually. You intentionally carve out specific slices of your income pie. One dedicated strictly to your survival needs, one fiercely protected for savings, and whatever is left over is for your discretionary wants. It's a fantastic way to ensure you maintain a balanced, responsible approach to your income without feeling totally deprived.
You can actually think about budgeting a lot like macroeconomics or global trade. When you spend money, you're essentially trading your personal finite reserves for goods, much like countries swapping international currencies. Approaching your daily budget with this sort of macro-level resource management mindset turns what could be a super boring chore into a high-stakes strategy game. It's actually kind of fun.
But listen, no matter how strategic your trades are, the ultimate goal is to be 100% prepared for the unexpected. Here's a crazy fact for you. Nearly half of all people couldn't cover a sudden multi-$100 emergency out of pocket. That's wild, right? A broken phone, a flat tire, a sudden medical bill, these things are totally inevitable. Having a robust emergency savings fund ensures these events are just minor speed bumps, not catastrophic financial derailments.
All right, let's top this off with Phase 4, the 4-year master plan.
Now that we have a solid financial foundation and strong budget walls in place, it's time to build the roof. The Academic Career Plan, or ACP, is your ultimate master plan. It connects what you do in the classroom today directly to your professional life tomorrow. It is definitely not just a graduation checklist. It's a customized, highly strategic roadmap that forces you to align the courses you take with the actual career interests and post-secondary goals you want to achieve.
To put that vital planner mindset we talked about into immediate action, you draft your ACP in 3 distinct steps. First, identify. Ask yourself, what career actually excites me? Second, select. Choose high school courses that directly align with those interests, rather than just, taking the easy way out. And third, target. Pinpoint your exact post-secondary goals, whether that's a 4-year college, a trade school, or jumping straight into the workforce.
Mapping out this specific 4-year trajectory ensures every single class you take is a deliberate step toward your future success. From freshman year all the way to your senior year, your ACP serves as your architectural blueprint. Instead of just wandering aimlessly through high school, you're purposefully navigating your education to ensure your future career can comfortably fund that dream lifestyle we discussed right at the very beginning.
And that brings us to the ultimate and inescapable takeaway from today's source material. Managing your money and planning your education are not separate tasks. They are quite literally 2 sides of the exact same coin. You cannot successfully plan a career without understanding the financial reality it provides, and you certainly cannot build wealth without the right educational foundation. Early awareness of this connection is exactly what promotes a balanced, highly successful life. So, stepping back into your role as the architect of your own life, the final question you have to ask yourself today is this: what is the very first line you're going to draw on your blueprint? Will you audit your discretionary wants right now to cut back on spending? Or will you sit down to outline your academic career plan for the upcoming year? The tools and the strategies are sitting right in front of you. It's time to start building. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer, and I'll catch you on the next one.